I've had a torrid week on the markets. I've had a difficult week where I've been distracted, I've been busy, I've been exhausted, and I've kept up my exercise. I'm at the end of week 1 of cycle 2, but I've been really hungry this week.
Well, you can have burger and chips now. You can have prawns and linguine. You can have pea and goat's cheese risotto.
I've just realised something.
What?
You're Nadia Sawalha off the telly.
I know.
I'm in the car with Nadia Sawalha.
I've got a present
Hang
for you.
on, Nadia Sawalha off the telly, but guess who contacted us on Instagram today? Millie Bobby Brown off the telly.
And she put up, lots of people aren't on Instagram, but basically it's a big deal when somebody shares your Insta story, and that's what Millie Bobby Brown
She
done.
shared Kiki's response to the latest trailer of Stranger Things, and I have to say, if I say so myself, go and check out the trailer review, because Kiki's response is always second to none. It's breathless.
I haven't seen it yet.
It's shaky.
Because I couldn't watch it on the
She's
train.
wibbly wobbly. It's just great. It's just cracking. And Millie Bobby Brown just rocks. As we said in the clip, she takes 11 to 12.
You'll only know what it means if you watch the Stranger Things.
But Nadia Sawalha off the telly, and she's got something to tell you.
Oh yes, thank you everybody who's joining in and donating for my Himalayan trek for Copperfield Breast Cancer Charity. Don't forget, every £5 gets you in with a chance of winning the raffle where me and Mark come round your house. I cook for you. Mark films it if you want. You don't have to be filmed, and it goes in our vlog. So you're donating to my charity, but you're also in with a chance of us coming round to your house.
And when she goes round to whoever's house she goes round to, get her to sit on your telly, and it'd be Nadia Sawalha off the telly on your telly.
And the link is just below. So you can just click on the link below. We have to put it on every time, Mark. But meanwhile, I have got you a little present because you've been so good with your
stuff. I'm just great.
So hungry.
Just great. I know. Is it something I can eat?
You've been so good with what's his bloody name's Joe Wicks.
Joe Wicks.
I'm going to turn it round now. Wait. Okay, so here you go. Little present from All Saints.
Oh,
your favourite shop.
It is my favourite shop. It's also the moth's favourite shop too. Ooh. Ooh. Oh my God, they're lean.
They're nice, relaxed shorts.
They're a lean winning machine.
These are your new relax in the evening.
It's a
Look
hat,
at those.
Right? Is it a cat?
Look, and this, and the t-shirt to go with it.
Oh wow. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, bless you, baby. That's lovely.
Another one of these because you look so nice in them.
Oh, no, another one of these.
You deserve new things because you're working so hard.
What's this? Oh, I like
that
t-shirts.
Got that one in the sale.
I'm a medium in these, you know.
That is a medium.
Man. You're so
I got a large in the grey. Turn around a bit, seeing your arms. I got the large in the grey because I thought it was more of a chill out. That's your chill out summer pyjamas.
Thanks, baby.
But hopefully you'll put them on your bum instead of your head.
I quite like wearing pants on my head. It has to be said.
Pants on my head.
Pants on my head.
On my head.
Yay! Pants on your head. And that's Nadia Sawalha off the telly filming Mark Adderley off the iPhone. So we're both f***ing exhausted from the week.
Starving.
But guess what?
What?
Nanny dies pottering on the patio, which is fine. That's all right. She's bumbling away. All the teenagers are heading over tonight. Yeah, like hundreds of them. I mean, like thousands of them. I mean, like 6 million of them are approaching the house now as we speak. So my plan is to embarrass Maddie.
Has Maddie cleared up the room? She's having people over.
She said she was going up to do something like that.
What about the downstairs, though?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know about that.
That's
Not my responsibility.
But you should have said to her, you've got to clear it up.
It was like it was a done deal. She said you'd said.
Yeah, but
she'd
she
said you'd said.
Yeah, I did say
She'd said you'd said.
Let's go in. Come on, I'm knackered. I need water.
Look at the side. My nose is getting longer the thinner my face gets.
When I'm inside, I've treated
Can't hear
myself
anything.
too. I bought myself 2 new summer dresses.
Oh. Pants on my head. Got pants on my head. E-I-A-D-O. Pants on my head. Where's my phone? Just about to ask, where's my phone?
Idiot.
Filming with it. So this is us entering home time. This is like a moment in a sci-fi film.
It's going to be
we are literally
Before it was
entering
in the car time. Now
home time.
It's home time.
One.
It's home time, everybody. It's home.
We're in.
How are you? How are you doing? You look skinny. Look at that. Oh, this suits you. Oh, doesn't it? It's from work. You're gorgeous. You don't wear things like
like that very often, do you?
I know. I really want to smart myself up. I'm going to throw most.
It's a jumpsuit.
Well,
I know. Mark hates jumpsuits.
I hate jumpsuits.
But I think it's really nice.
Yeah, do you like my shorts?
I like jumpsuits.
Do you like
but
mine?
Yeah, I like jumpsuits,
On my
but I
head.
don't wear them because he always says he hates them.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that looks really cool.
Oh, thank you. I really like
Really
it.
cool.
And look at the nice. It's so easy to wear.
Yeah. Well, exactly. Comfortable, but it also looks
Comfortable.
absolutely great.
Comfortable.
I didn't say
Comfortable. I love the way she says comfortable.
Mum.
Comfortable.
I say comfortable.
Mum, do you know who that is?
Is it Nadia off the telly?
It's Nadia Sawalha off the
telly.
telly.
I thought
Not
it was-
Nadia.
In
It's
a
Nadia
jumpsuit.
Sawalha off the telly.
In a jumpsuit.
In a jumpsuit.
In a jumpsuit.
Off the telly. Do you know who else wore a jumpsuit on telly? Annika Rice off the telly. I worked with her too.
That's so nice, isn't it?
Oh, that's very you. That's very you.
Simple summer look.
Simple
nice
summer
sleeves.
look. That's exactly what I was going to say.
And then
What's that school though?
Oh,
What's that?
wow.
just a linen black
It's
dress.
sort of like
Very
a.
nice.
It's like a sort of. Yeah. Very
And
simple.
then
Ooh,
This is nice.
this is very.
this is going to be my summer look.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Oh, I like that.
Imagine that and think how brown Nadia gets in the summer.
Yes.
It'd be absolutely gorgeous.
That's going to be lovely, and your new.
Everything-
And you're going to have a
every-
lean body.
Every single thing in the white company, I could have bought it.
Could you?
Oh my god!
It's the woman in
everything.
white.
So gorgeous, their stuff. Oh, do you like them?
Yeah, I really like that.
Yeah.
Really like that. That's almost like a
So
cassock.
simple, with a nice silver necklace.
Yeah.
Oh,
With aquamarine bangles. What do you think, Chi Chi?
And this is so nice, isn't it?
Chi Chi looks
I mean,
like
it
a
was a little
goat.
bit expensive, but it was in the sale. But I just thought it's just such a nice quality shirt.
Yeah, it is.
It's lovely.
Nice. Just to make sure those moths don't get to it.
Moths aren't interested in linen.
Are they not? Did you know that moths are most interested in clothes with drips of urine on them?
Shut up.
Please.
What?
Die.
Oh, it's not my
It's
fault.
your fault. He's your child.
He's been with you longer than he was with me. It's your fault.
Well palmed off, Mum. Well shrugged.
Mark, come and have this.
Look at these
So
dogs.
the other day,
The
right,
dogs look like furry pigs.
It's late at night. I make him his
know, we should say that.
bircher.
Yeah.
Right.
Don't
And I
tell
say
him.
to him, Mark,
I did ask her
look
not
at
to.
the bowl.
Yeah,
It's
we-
going into the fridge.
I was editing
Yeah.
at the
Shush,
time.
just shush.
Yeah.
So I come back to it and I'm like, you didn't have your porridge. He'd had my one, which was in a bowl.
That's why I've been such
You
a
said
pain.
you
Raging.
He was
How about-
raging all morning. He was raging.
Idiot. No, hang on. No, that was yesterday morning. You
Yeah.
had the little black one.
Yeah.
What did you have today?
A square
Porridge.
Tupperware thing.
Yeah, so this is yesterday's
Yeah.
one. So you can have that for your dinner.
That's what I'm having. I like that. I like it.
He likes that for his dinner.
Yeah.
That'd be his dinner of choice every night. That's
What's
his favourite
that?
bloody thing.
Liquid. It's
Which suits me because I don't feel like cooking at all.
Does it smell a
a bit
bit?
like my.
Oh, it smells lovely. Smell it.
I can smell it. It's a bit
No,
like
smell
my
it.
midnight feast, isn't it?
150
Stop it.
grams of
Smell it.
blueberries.
Mum, that's as big as you.
It does smell nice, actually. You can sort of smell the richness of it, and the creaminess of it, and the just general birchiness of it.
Bircher.
What does bircher even mean?
God knows, it's some pretentious Swedish word.
Exactly. No, I know you were doing it.
I like playing the zip.
I know, all right.
So Nanny Di, are you understanding anything they're saying?
Nothing.
But you want Yolanda.
I think Operation Double A is going very well. I think me and Arabella are just taking it nice and slow. It's probably the easiest I've got on with anyone in here so far.
Oh, yeah,
and
no, I
obviously,
got
because I find like you travel. Yeah, really going up. What do you call it? Like a bank picker or something.
No, I've never been backpacking. Like when I travel, I'll like still stay in like nice hotels.
You live in Chelsea, right? Couldn't you?
Battersea.
Battersea, that's
But literally just over
Speak so fast,
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
you?
yeah.
Chi Chi, what are you trying to say, darling?
What
What are you
is
trying
it
to
you
say?
want? Because it's quite obvious, but we don't know. Tell us.
Oh my God, guys, it is going to kick off between Yuandi and Arabella. Yuanda.
So Yolanda?
But it's spelt with an E. It's very confusing. Don't you think it's going to kick off big time?
Kick off big
She
time.
has infuriated Yuande. She has absolutely infuriated. What I couldn't get was Was Danny pleased or not pleased with Yuande's kiss? What did he say? I couldn't make it out. Nanny Di's here, and she says it's almost impossible. Say hello, Nanny Di.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hiya.
She can't understand anything, she said. She says the whole time going, what? Eh? What? Morning, subs. Oh, God. I faked that.
Faked everything this morning, haven't we?
I faked that.
So I didn't mean that to sound like it sounded.
No. Yeah, you know, sometimes when you wake up and you just feel... We say this a lot because Mark never drinks, and most mornings I haven't had a drink the night before, but you get past 45 and you have so many days where you feel like you've got a hangover, don't you think?
Yeah.
And that just seems brutally unfair. Brutally. Anyway, so we've left teenagers. God knows what went on last night. Windows are open. Curtains are left open.
I went in downstairs at one point.
The turntable is still going.
It's the weekend. We tried filming on the way here, but Nadia was so useless with her phone.
Because it was a
Show
flash
us how
of
you hold your
sun.
phone.
No, it was because it was a flash of sun. It kept going in my head. You're the director.
I know, but we are running a social media empire, and it can't be driven by just me filming.
But listen, guys.
This is my rest day.
We were talking earlier. Oh my God, you get past 45 and this awful thing happens where you wake up, not every day, but a lot of days, you wake up and you feel like you've got a bloody hangover and you've not had a drop of drink. Mind you...
You were faking happiness on the way.
The water... It's making a difference.
I drank a litre of water yesterday before 9 o'clock. Anyway, so it's the weekend and we've come to the park uber early. It's like 8 o'clock on Saturday morning. Why? Because Nadia said, let's go later in the day with the dog. And it will be bedlam here. It's going to be one of the hottest weekends of the year.
We've left a strange situation at home because Mark got up this morning, came running up and went, where's Maddie?
Well,
she's next door. And he went, there's nobody downstairs, and the windows are open, and the curtains are wide open. So I said, there's no way she would have gone out without telling us. Anyway, so he goes creeping upstairs, only to hear the ka-chong, ka-chong
of the record player. Yeah, they do record players. Kids
of the record player, and then a boy saying,
no, it wasn't a boy. It was a girl's voice.
Oh,
Maddie, your dad's outside. I said, it's all right. I just wanted to check you with it. I felt like such a dad. I just wanted to check where you were.
God knows what happened that they were able to fall asleep.
I could smell fags. I could smell just teenagers. I could just...
Quite a few of them stayed the night.
I could just smell.
They do know they're not allowed to smoke in the house, don't they?
Well, I did come through last night and say to you, I can smell smoke. And Kiki was like exasperated, going, some of her friends smoke. And I was like, I'm trying to corral support here to go up and say something.
Hear that.
Yeah, you just looked at me.
I didn't even hear it.
I said it.
No, what I have to say to you is you can just smoke outside the front door.
But the smell of smoke was so strong because it's going to make everything in the other room smell.
Yeah, they can't smoke in the house. They have to go out, like anybody does in anybody's house, go out of the front door. And so I bet they were doing the classic teenage thing where you hang out of the window and smoke.
Yeah, but that's dangerous.
So
One of them will fall out of that window.
If any of them are watching us, make sure you go out the front door and smoke outside.
Do you remember the party Kiki had where all of the guests, for some reason, decided to throw a piece of chewing gum on the floor?
Not all of them.
We picked up about 30.
Yeah, but it's probably, I don't know.
Anyway, so what was the plan? Nanny Di's still in bed. There's some gardening that's going to happen today. Nadia wants to sunbathe. I think it's the hottest days of this week are Wednesday and Thursday this coming week. It's going to be 31 degrees.
I want to buy a sunbed. Not a flashy expensive one, just a cheap old 50 quid sunbed.
Get one.
And I want to have one day this week where I lie in a sunbed and read and listen to music. I want to do that. You should do that as well, Mark. Book a day. We should all do it. We were talking yesterday.
I'd rather blow my brains out.
We were talking yesterday on Loose Women about this guilt thing of always having to be doing stuff. And in all the cultures where there's dolce far niente, the sweetness of doing nothing, they live much longer because they were... Like in France, they completely shut down at weekends. All families get together on a Sunday. There's no question. Public swimming pools and everything are empty because it's the day you get together with family or you just do nothing. But we do tend to, in this country, keep going 7 days a week, don't we? We always feel a bit guilty if we're not doing something.
We're a country riven with guilt.
Yeah.
I mean, if you stop for long...
Yeah.
I mean, if I actually stop and read... I'm an English graduate. I'm a writer. I used to be a journalist. And if I stop and allow myself to read, a huge, huge doorbell goes off in my head going, you are not allowed to do this. This isn't an appropriate use of your time. That's the only way you learn. So we now decide that it's okay to sit in front of television or to read the papers. I mean, I will read the papers, but to sit down and read a book, why won't I allow that?
But we will allow ourselves to watch television, watch
shit
box
television,
sets,
really shit television.
Don't ever go at Love Island. Our CBT woman did say to me, I said, I feel really guilty when I watch crap television. She said, why? And I said, well, because it's crap television. She said, it's still dolce far niente.
Dolce far niente.
She said, if you're then going, oh my God, my only time of not doing something must be reading, must be education. She said, you're still in the same vibe. She said, of course, set time to read. But that's what I was saying. I said, on Wednesday, obviously not the whole day. Of course it wouldn't be the whole day. But why don't we set aside a day this week where we because we're going to have some lovely weather. It's a good question. It's maybe one you could ask your partner, where we just sit in the garden and we read for a couple of hours, even an hour. Dolce far niente.
Isn't that ice cream?
No, the sweetness of doing nothing. Dolce is
Dolce
sweet.
Sweetness. The sweetness of ice cream time, I'm going to call it. So to have the sweetness of ice cream time, for me, I relax having my brain played
Exactly.
with. I can't literally turn off.
You love reading. Your sweetness of doing nothing is to read. So why can't you say, if it's a gorgeous day on Wednesday, couple of hours reading?
Because I feel guilty as shit.
You're
there's
the same.
work to do.
I love that often when we have these conversations, so many comments come back going, you're totally fucking mad. Because we both think everybody's like this. But I don't think people are.
Most people.
All the loose women said they were yesterday. They all said that they were the same. They all said, oh God, they feel guilty. Yeah. They can't stop. They just feel like they have to be doing something.
A lot of people nag us on Sundays and say, for God's sake, put your feet up. We don't put your feet up. The first thing Nadia said, and although Nadia says, right, what's the plan this weekend? I might not say that, but I'm thinking, got to do this, got to do that, got to do this. And I'll probably today spend most of my time trying to move half the garden to another side of the garden and painting a wall.
I tell you what, though, you do enjoy doing the garden. I would think that is quite dolce far niente. I know it's hard work physically.
No. Well, Monty
but
Don,
I really noticed that it has a great effect on you.
I've been wanting to get up this early on a weekend and come for a walk for months. And for a variety of reasons, there's always bloody something to do, or something gets in the way, or...
You can hear the birds.
It's so
There
nice.
aren't loads of scraping scooters from top with toddlers.
Exactly. There's a Windrush festival coming later, so they're all prepping that. So it's going to be rammed here later. It'll be a great atmosphere though. But
cool.
yeah, just the dog walkers. Look at that. Well, traditionally, I always stop at this point and I do a little panorama, don't I, Subs? You like this panorama? She loves some cut grass to roll in.
She does, doesn't she? I wonder why.
Do you like that, Tops? Chi-Chi, do you like cut grass? Well, she only likes to do it if there's fox shit under it.
Yeah, that's true.
Babe, just realised I've forgotten my fucking Fitbit.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Do you want to go back?
What? No, come on.
Oh no, I know that feeling.
I know.
Oh my God, that's the worst feeling.
No Fitbit.
Oh no. Hang on, let me see how many. I'll let you know.
I was charging it.
But it's not the same even just knowing, is
Basically, I don't
So
exist physically now.
We're at 1288 in a minute.
Don't you hate it when you look at the app and you look at your heart rate and everything, and they don't even have a line that goes to the bottom. There's just absence.
Oh.
There's nothing. I'm not existing right now.
No, you're not existing.
I don't have a heart rate.
You're not a person.
I'm not moving.
Oh, God.
Oh, shit. I'm sure my body knows that these are pointless steps. So me and Nan had a really nice moment where you all fucked off upstairs last night. I don't know what you were all doing, but it was joyful. We just watched Gardener's World.
Oh,
I
did
felt
you?
like I was about 96.
I wondered why it had gone so quiet.
But what I liked about it was they do this section where they interview someone famous, or they go to someone's garden that's famous and you wouldn't traditionally associate them with gardening. It was Will Young. Now, I've never had much time for Will Young. Well, not much time. Why would he fall into my radar? He's a singer.
He's got a bit of a diva reputation.
Yeah, well, I seem to remember there being some kind of diva-ish type thing.
Out on Strictly Come Dancing.
Did he? Nanny
Yeah.
Di said that. Why did he walk out?
It's just there have been diva rumours, but I've always. Oh
Toff,
no, come here,
toff.
Toss. I always wait to make my own opinion on that because it's so easy to be called a diva.
Well, I was going to say there's so many people in this industry just wanting to spread muck about people. You've got to kind of make your own judgment for yourself, I think.
I mean, he might have anxiety or something.
He does.
and
He
that-
suffers from anxiety,
Oh, right.
and that's why he does gardening. And he was talking so tenderly about how gardening and the nurture of nurturing nurtures
Right.
himself. And he said,
okay.
he said it was such a sweet thing. He said he saw one of his dahlias coming through the other day, and he said he spoke to it and was more excited about it than his first #1 single.
Oh my God.
He said there is something miraculous. He was talking.
There is. It's a miracle.
He was talking like we talk about it, and then he said this thing which really resonated to the point that I wanted to contact him and said, "Could we bring Green-fingered hell down to your gaff?" Because he said, I only like doing stuff where I start with a bulb or a seed, because he said it's the magic of life coming from the ground. Just is. And anyway, as he was talking, I just thought, yeah. He said, he said he's done therapy, he's done treatment, he's done rehab, he's done pills. Gardening's the only one.
Yeah, what we were talking all about was Loose Women last week, and Carol was saying how her and Mark, they spend every minute they can in their garden. She goes,
Do
it's
they?
just so exciting.
Yeah.
You know, when you plant a seed, you know. And I was saying about how just that miracle of with the, wisteria, as that starts to climb around.
Yeah.
No, is it the jasmine?
That's wisteria, jasmine, clematis, they're all reaching up and reaching
it is
out.
like magic. You get to bed, you come down in the morning,
Yeah.
and it is.
That-
Each little bird that's
They always sing this at this point in the walk. It's weird. Yeah, it's always on this juncture here.
How weird.
This curve in the path. There must be something about the ley lines here that demands you sing the Lord's song.
So, this is so funny. We were just talking, Mark and I, about doing an Instagram post for Joe Wicks to just say how well Mark is doing with his Joe Wicks. So I've suggested that he swings from this tree, from this branch, and sends a little Instagram message to Joe. But Mark doesn't think he can reach that branch. Who thinks he can? I think you can. I think if you jump up.
I haven't got closer to it. I think I might be able to.
Okay, I'm
You're
going to
trying
turn
to
the camera
patronise
around.
my height.
No. You're 5'10". Yes, you are 5'10".
Oh my God, the girls measured me.
Oh, we've been measured.
Yes,
Who measured you?
the girls.
Wow.
Yes.
5'9". Okay, do something nice for Joe. Do something strong. Go on, send him. What
I'm
is that?
trying.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to put-
Okay, off you go. Morning, Joe. Morning, Joe. It's Mark's day off, but he's still a...
I'm a lean little winner.
Was that it?
Yeah, I can't
No,
do it
start
anymore.
again. Do something else. That was no good. Try and hang like a monkey from it. This is for Instagram. Try and hang like a monkey. What about, you know, like when little kids do, you put your hands there and your feet there. And don't forget to say, morning, Joe. Instagram life versus real life. Oh, right, go.
Morning, Joe. I'm feeling like a lean little winner.
Oh my God, you look amazing, babe.
I'll get down.
I can't help you. Oh my God, babe, that was really good.
Oh, you're being serious? I think you're taking the piss.
No, it was.
Your
That was
face
really-
is the piss
You
picture.
looked really nice.
Pardon?
You looked really like
Like
hot husband.
Tarzan.
No, you look like #hot husband.
I'll do it again then.
Go on then, off you go. We'll do it this way round now. Now we're not in Instagram. Off you go. Toffee.
A bit touch and go whether I could get my legs up though.
Hang on, it might be better to get the light on you this way round because it's a bit dark that way now. Go on.
Trying.
Oh, babe, look at you. Let me get a photo.
Quick.
Okay, I'm taking a photo. Just smile more. Smile.
The thing is, you can film and photograph.
I am filming. Wow. Look at you.
Tarzan.
You Tarzan, me Jane.
Greystoke. Nadia's ogling volleyball players.
This is such good exercise, volleyball, isn't it?
I have to confess, it's
running in the sand.
It's one of the Olympic sports I do watch. Have you seen how short the shorts are?
The girls look so.
It's like we're on Bondi
That
Beach.
is the way to get a great one.
We used to play it a lot. In fact,
It's just like a little beach.
it is. Yeah, look. You just need like a... Oh, look, down here, there's a cafe.
Wow, that is cool if you're the
Look
beach
down there.
volleyball kids, isn't it?
Little beach in Crystal Palace.
I'm amazed Maddie doesn't come here to look at all the hot guys. Me and my sisters used to come here for swimming, and it was the most miserable of experiences. There was nothing like this.
So it's only 9:10.
Can't believe
9:10 and we've
the
done a walk.
place is heaving now.
But can I just say, well, it's heaving, but there's a lovely atmosphere. There's a park run, which I'm
Yeah,
now going to
so
sign up and do.
nice.
Volleyball. It wasn't stressful at the cafe because it was early.
Picnics and
Picnics.
oh, such a nice feeling. Feel like I'm abroad. Really.
There were a bunch of fit birds all punching the hell out of each other's boxing gloves.
Yeah, they were actually called fit
They're
birds.
called fit birds. Why is it that it's always Antipodean women that run those, like New Zealanders, South Africans, and
Because
Aussies?
they just grow up with such a healthy lifestyle.
But they always feel like you always feel like they're going to punch you, don't you? It's like funny when I was when I was sort of out on the sort of dating singles thing. You meet someone from sort of Australia, New Zealand, or
scared.
South Africa. Well, you didn't know whether they'd kiss you or punch you,
Yeah, good.
or both. So we've
I
just
love
got
the way we've always got these bags back of shop.
the bags. These bags get put in the car to be taken somewhere, and then taken out of the car when we need to put people in the car and put back in the house, and they get put back
We
in the
need to
car.
just take them to the charity shop. Let's just get it done today.
Yeah, but that is, I keep saying, that bag has not been sorted through. It's full of mixed stuff that can't be taken to one place. So many places don't take, there's 2
Right,
bags
let's
of book.
take it in and
Why don't we go,
split it between our bags for life, and then we'll take them to the charity
we could
shop.
go directly to the book place now and take the books. Anyway,
Yeah.
just got back in the car. We had a really nice life-affirming walk, a really nice almond milk coffee, and I'm at that tipping point in the day already where the potentiality of the day is almost giving me anxiety. There's the potential to achieve so much. There's the possibility of
such fuck-offs.
squandering it. It could be squandered in the next hour. We could go back, we'll go down wormholes, you'll be in your phone, I'll be on my laptop, and the day will be
I'm not planning to
lost.
go on my phone at all. I haven't got anything to do on my phone.
Does anyone else get that? Where
got
you
no
have
emails.
you have a magnificent start to the
No,
day,
stop
and
it.
then
You're being
you
negative.
find yourself on a precipice. This is anxiety, but I do think this
I'm
is.
going to borrow him for the weekend. It's his head.
I'd like to be borrowed.
We are so pleased. We've just noticed we've gone over 70,000 subscribers. Thanks, guys. We do put so much work, heart, and passion into our channel, and so we're
opinion.
chuffed. Please tell all your friends. We were just so low. I mean, we are chuffed to get to 70, but of course the next thing is now a nice
We want a
background
gold disc, silver
100,000.
disc.
We are desperate to get that gold disc from YouTube. We want to be your alternative to the BBC or
Yeah.
ITV.
Yeah.
That's what we want to do. This
Yeah.
is serious business, and we don't ask you for a penny, and we won't ask any of your friends for a penny.
And here's the thing.
Apart from when you're helping me out with my Himalayan trek, of course, but that's for charity.
And here's the thing: when we get to 100,000, the plan really is
We wanna
that
do
wanna
something
dedicate.
big.
No, but we want a dedicated audience so that we can really give you more varied content. So that there's, things like we're going to do this new podcast, The Only Way Is Ethics. We want to look into making documentaries. We're going to be shooting something with the lovely people that Nadia's trekking with. We want to do meaningful and make meaningful content for you guys. And it's nice knowing there's a big audience out there. So to
Yeah.
get to 100,000 is just like. Who wants to work for the BBC if you can do it for your own channel?
Please share us with everybody. Tell your friends, tell your family, get people to subscribe. The more subscribers, the more content we can make. And thanks.